Hello, everyone. Sofia first with your moments. This is going to be season 4, episode. I believe this one's 15. Um, The Great Pretender. So someone's pretending to do something. So let's move on with that. I was a girl in the village doing alright, then became a princess overnight. Now I gotta figure out how to do it right. So much to learn and see. Up in the castle with my new family. In a school that's just for royalty. A whole enchanted world is waiting for me. It's gotta be my time to show all that I'm Sophia the First. Yeah, so it starts off with Prisma. Weird that you should start off with her. And Twitch and they're at Royal Prep? Didn't know they attend the school. They don't attend the school, so technically in a school, if you're not in class during class times, you're either skipping or trespassing. They don't go to school there, so they're not skipping classes, so Prisma and Twitch are trespassing. Now, being on the school property, maybe they're not trespassing, so I'm not gonna give them a crime yet. Neither vor. But it says, call vor. And said, we came to this school like you told us. Is in the headmistress's office. Okay, never mind. I'm charging 3 of them with a crime because they are technically trespassing. Now, if you're gonna be there or not, wait till later on the episode and tell me they are not trespassing. They're not breaking and entering. They're not particularly breaking anything. They're not breaking anything. So, yeah. And then, Sofia says, I heard we got a new guest in alchemy class. Oh, that rosy nosy princess. Where's that even come from? I've never ever heard Prisma even say that or anyone. But yeah, she literally says, oh, that rosy nosy Princess Sofia goes to this school. Well, I guess she'll be in class for a while. Are the fairies going to be in class for a while, Prisma? Because in case Prisma doesn't know, she has absolutely no magic at this point in time. You cannot fight fairies. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, the fairies know magic. Who is guarding the sword in Wei Ling with magic? I can't speak about Jafar's staff, if I'm guessing. I can't speak about Ursula's necklace, the only Wicked Knight objects we see. I can't speak about Jafar's staff. I can speak about the necklace and the crown, but I can't speak about the scepter, the staff, because I don't know who found it. So anyways, Sofia is learning alchemy from Merlin. And Archimedes makes an appearance. I think this is the last episode we actually see Merlin in, to be honest. I don't know if we see him again. So he's saying that they need to get an animal helper. And said, can my pet Lulu, my pet mink Lulu help me? And said, mink, mongoose, or... He says, mink or magenta mongoose. Magenta mongoose? I didn't know there was one. So he says all they need to do is, be focused, mix potions, stir potions, unroll scrolls, stuff like that. So Sophia's going to have Clover. We knew it was going to be Clover. Who else is it going to be? So then Prisma's there and says, so what is the Wicked Nine? The spindle. A spindle of a spinning wheel. The very one that Aurora pricked her finger on. So we're looking for the spindle of Maleficent's spinning wheel. Prisma, be careful you don't prick your finger on that, because remember what happened the last time someone did that? They went to sleep for 100 years, and I don't think anyone loves Prisma, or ever will, so probably want to avoid that spinning wheel if all possible. Just saying. So then, they're wondering how to get in there, and said, where is it? And said, it's not in this room. Well, you said it was. It's behind it. That wall to be exact. You could have said that. It's in the fairy teacher room behind the wall with the candle on it. Be more specific, Vor. Jeez, I mean, I am always specific, and I dressed up as you for Halloween a couple of years ago. Now, I didn't put that in the last movie. I'm going to put in Forever Royal. I just decided to do it then. So anyway, she tries to light the candle, and it doesn't light with a candle on there, and then said, "Ooh, Sofia, it was Fauna." And even this is one something that they said is then said that there wasn't light. It said it was to work with the fairy teachers, Flora, Fauna, and Mirror. So Aurora's guardians. Aren't they the ones that defeated Maleficent with Prince Philip? And now they control the spinning wheel, or they own it? That's actually a good idea, to have somebody that beat the villain that owns it. So then, so what lovely idea made dragon fire, Sofia, and said, they say it's the rarest fire of all, saying it requires the rarest ingredient, lightning sparks. Said we always have a little bin here, in case we ever need to make dragon fire ourselves. And said, it's a little bit, but it should be enough. And then Bruno said, dragon fire must be how to break it. Or no, Twitch said, dragon fire must be a way to break it. And Bruno said, I think you're right, Twitch. This is dragon ash. I remember I've seen it on the Isle of Dragons. Because Prisma's from the Mystic Isles. Okay, so no, that she's a Crystal Master. So then, or was a Crystal Master. So then, they said they just have to follow Sophia. When she makes the dragon fire, they'll steal it. So all the animals want to help Sophia, so she's holding auditions. And then Wormwood was there, and they said, "You're trying out? I already have a master. I'm just seeing what the next generation animal helpers has to offer." He's like, Clover, which one? So far, not very much. So then said, Clover, I need those ingredients. Oh, here you go. Clover, are you sure you got the right ones? I'm sure you got the right ones, yeah? Okay, to make dragon fire. Okay, just to say we're starting off here. You need hurricane dust, dragon scales, and lava paste. Now, I mean, I'm an expert on magic spells, and none of that looks like any of that. I mean, did he try to taste them to see what it tastes like? It'll make sense later. I promise. So he messes up the spell, and people say that, but he did terrible. Why don't you try these, Sophia, as animal helper? You know so much about magic. It's not great, though. Sophia saw you as a rat in Wei Ling, so he turned to a weasel, and he had down patch. We still need to hide that, so she tied a little handkerchief around him. So Sophia's going to let Clover try again if he takes lessons from Wormwood. So he said, let's start off easy. But it's level, all these potions, all the stuff you need to make dragon fire. It's starting off easy, it is. So he said, I learned this. It says, I says, there's a rhyme to help you remember. Dragon scales are shaped like snails. Hurricane dust is red as rust. And he's talking about mercury mist. Or hurricane dust. He goes, this is Dragon River and this is hurricane stuffing. He goes, no, this is hurricane stuffing. I mean, now you got me saying hurricane dust. So he says, learn this rhyme, it's worth your time, so when you recite it on the done, you'll be a helper most sublime. Only if you get the gist and learn this rhyme. This is the easiest rhyme ever. And it's super easy to remember it. Dragon scales are shaped like snails. Hurricane dust is red as rust. Lava paste doesn't actually taste. Dry quicksand comes like pie crust. So he goes, he can't remember anything. And then he says, the snails are scaly as scales, namely, the paste is dusty, no the rusty. It's making me so headache. So then he says, hornet wax from stained rocks, mercury mist it's in the twist, and this grass it's sassafras. For time clips this life like jacks, so the wax is grass. Let's not get sassy. He goes, the slime is twisty, the mist is terrible. And finally, Wormwood has enough and says, that's it, lesson's over. Because you refuse to get the gist and learn this right, he throws him out. He says, Wormwood, how am I supposed to be Sophia's ever helper? I guess someone else will have the joy of teaching you. Technically, Wormwood's being a jerk. Unfortunately, as I've said before in the past, it's not a crime. I wish it was. Because I know some people that are jerks. But, fortunately, Wormwood already keeps his current sentence. I won't add it because I'm not adding any sentences in this movie, because he has not done anything wrong yet. I don't remember which. I know it's not the next one because that's the Rosalia one. Maybe after that, I think. I don't remember. I don't remember the order season 4 goes, and I'm sorry. I used to know it really well, but I don't know more. And that was if I was going off the Disney Plus order. If that one's even right, I believe we're going in chronological order. So then, I'm sorry, I'm so confused. So anyways, he sees Twitch and says, how do you know all that stuff? He is a practice. He says, I just tried to learn a really hard rhyme. Please help me. You know what? It may take me years or anything, but not for you. So he turned into a chameleon. And saw whisper. I'll stay really close enough to steal. So you can hear me. So he's helping Clover make dragon fire. They do it. Says, hey, you're helping me tomorrow too, right? Oh, I can't win this for the world. And then President Twitch rapping. Said, a little setback in my plan, but don't worry. You don't count this wicked chameleon. So we're at school and Clover's looking around like, where's this chameleon? He goes, it's done. Like, so you can see he's all brown with the walls. It's just, hurricane and dust is, don't waste your time to rhyme. Just take this pouch. So he turns into an eagle and takes it. And Merlin goes, oh, sausages, what happened? I don't know, but I'll find out. So she goes, haha, finally won the Wicked 9. So Clover remembers rhyme and helps Sofia make dragon fire. And then she recognizes the Diamond Patch, like the Rat and Wei Ling, that's the Strangeling. So then they're there, and there's another protection spell. Goes, that organ. Dun. Oh, yeah, play a certain tune. Dun. And then Twitch. Down. So wait, play again. Down. And it's disappearing the wall and says, haha, we got it. And then says, finally, the spindle of Maleficent's spinning wheel's mine. And said, give it to me. Why would I do that? Because if not, we're going to have to take it. And Clover and grabs it, and then Twitch and Clover fight over it, and it goes down the hill, like down the stairs. I think Royal Prep might have been Aurora's castle, because it's exactly the same thing. The stairs, the fireplace, the everything. Maybe they enchanted to make it more secure, I'm assuring. Why am I wondering, why is not all the Wicked 9 secure like this? These seemingly powerful magical objects that belong to the biggest villains of all time. Maleficent is one of the biggest and it's not secure. These things that hold Boar's ring are not secure. So then Clover's supposed to take it to the fairies. And said, the only way out of here is through the fairies' office. And said, I'm sure it's a necessity. It couldn't get through the door, but can get out there and goes, and so I can make a door anywhere. No one can catch me. Least of all you, princess. Come along, Twitch. And it's gone. So I can't believe it got away, but they didn't. At least they didn't get the spindle. So Clover and Sofia win a little prize, like a little medal. And that's it for my Sofia's 32 Moments. Season 4, I believe episode 15. That will be in the title if it's not. Either way, it'll be in the title. The Great Pretender, Distilled Trade Root Trade Show. Name channel. Don't forget to use code ASMR if you want to support the show. Check out his Pokemon 32 Months. But until next time, I'm Jordan Morrison. We don't talk about Bruno. No. We don't talk about Bruno. Bye, and I'll see you in the next video.